Alright, so they've recently lifted the NDA on the Repopulation. So what we're going to do today is go over character creation. Now I'm going to be honest, this is probably some of the best character creation that I've seen in... Oop, give me a second, guys. There we go. Fix that. So I'm going to be honest, this is probably some of the better character creation that I've seen in any game in a long time. It's very involved. You can do a lot of different things with it. It's absolutely customizable. So it will shock me if there will be two characters that actually look the same in this game. So we're going to start with the male character. And we'll create a new character. Now, one thing about this game is you have to get into the game to turn the graphics up before you start playing. It doesn't default to what your computer is capable of. So when you first log in, you're going to be like, oh my god, the graphics in this game suck. And quite honestly, that's not the case. The graphics in this game are actually pretty decent. I'm not going to say it's the most beautiful game I ever played, but it's definitely not true to form when you log in. So, unlike most games, first thing you do here is you're going to pick a character name. It will let you know right away whether your character name is acceptable or not. So let's go with Steel. Now we've already created Steelheart, and me and Memo will be playing Steelheart a little bit later today. But let's see, the name is okay. Nobody on this server has created a character named Steel yet, so we are going to be Steel. So we can pick from a variety of voices. And you probably won't be able to hear that too well because I've got the music turned down. So you can pick from cocky, evil, homely, young. We'll pick, cocky was the best one that I'd found so far. So then you're going to pick whether you want to be Owen or you want to be Free People's Republic. That's up to y'all. Right now, grievances rolling on the Kajel server. Owen side, so I'm going to pick Owen with this one. Alright. Skin tone, typical skin tone triangle chart. You can go yellow to whatever color that is, peach. You can go in the middle. You can go black. It's got all the skin colors you'd want in here. So literally you pick whatever you want to pick. So we're gonna go black. You have your base right here. This is your body base. You can pick how fit you are. Now you notice these two counteract each other. So I work out a lot. We're going to go fit on this one. So we're going to go fit. Fit as we can get. Am I heavy? No, I'm not that heavy. But we can subscribe to a little imagination and shrink my gut a little bit there. Short, tall. As you can see, there's your standard height, like you're walking out of a convenience store or something. So we can go short or we can go tall. Notice how your base adjusts also. Or we can go thin. We can be stickly. But I think this is a pretty decent shape right here, so we're going to stick with this shape right here. You can raise or lower the character to look at it. You can scroll in with your mouse wheel if you want to look at it. You can scroll out. If you want to rotate it, you have to right click, hold it down. It's working on almost a joystick principle, so up is down and down is up. But you can check out your hair or whatever you want to check out on there. Alright, now that we've got that done, I'm going to go next. Now you can randomize or you can go advanced on this. We'll go through the basics first and then we'll click on the advanced. Let's you've got your head right here. Now if you click on where it says head, it'll give you what the options are, or if you just want to look at it, then we can just click on this little mark here and it'll bring us through the different heads. They obviously have your head, which is your regular head, your head number 2, and your older head. I'm not quite that old, not yet, so and I'm not quite that young, so we're going to go with the regular head. Now your hairstyle, same thing. You got these to pick from. We'll go through them a little bit. If you're like me, you'll actually have it at an angle so you can see. Still getting used to the controls here. So let's go through the different hairstyles. Whoops, that's the head. And you can go back by clicking that button. So they're pretty laid out. There's no fancy names for it. It's short style 1, short style 2, the long style. You can see there's different colors, or you will see there's different colors in a minute. I kind of like that one. We'll go with the dreadlocks. Beard, do I want a beard? Now they could use a little bit more choices and customization for the beards. You have your regular beard, or they call it a strap. Then there's the goatee. It's too fluffy, the goatee is, at least for me, and that's not how I wear my goatees. You can do chops, or you can do a little patch. We're going to do chops. You can put a mustache on. They have 4 different types of mustaches. Obviously they have the trimmed, the standard, which doesn't look much different than trimmed, to be honest, a little thicker, the long, and the handlebar. We're going to go handlebar because it runs right into our chops, so why not? Hey Thelonious, or Thelonious, how you doing? So I'm going over a little character creation. So with each of these you have primary, secondary. I'm not quite sure the secondary colors are working yet. We're going to go with black hair. Yeah, I don't want to be that old. And your chops, we're going to go with the same thing.
User joined your channel.
And then the mustache, we'll go with the same thing. And you see that's not coming out really dark right there. So what if we take the hair and make it, that might go with it. Alright, that kind of blends a little better. We'll go with that. So we are going to be a little older today. Alright, now we're going to dip into the advanced a little bit. Now this is almost way over my head. But I have no idea what gender features are. I'd suspect, but I don't want to know. So if it's what I suspect, we'll just leave that all the way up. Age, you can tell on the face, it changes the age, the face a little bit. We're gonna go
user left your channel.
Somewhere in there. You can change your brows. Look how the face kind of scrunches up a little bit. There's a little more there. I mean, the customization in this game is unfreaking believable. And this is just the shape of the face. A little thicker. It's you can go round, you can go, we'll make ours a little gaunt, not too much. Temples. I mean, I'm just astounded by how much detail you can put into this. You got your forehead. You know, obviously we can raise that. Anything from your cheekbones to your cheeks to your chin, your jaw. So if you like to have a wide jaw, you can go a little wider. Jawline, the eyes, you can adjust the eyes in here, up and down. mouth, nose. Look at all these, just for the nose, look at all these options. So you can really, I mean, if you want this character to look like you, maybe with the exception of the hairstyles, you can make this character look just like you. And I suspect a lot of people are going to spend hours on this character creation. So next up, you get to pick armor or whatever. So there's a multitude of different armor in the game. And we'll turn down the music volume after we log this guy in. So if I'm going to spend all my time creating a character and putting a face on it, then I'm not going to cover it with anything. Let's see what we got here. That's not bad. We can do that. Give him some gloves. Maybe some normal gloves. Nah, not quite normal. I actually like those back there. We're going to make him a little, not quite intensive body armor. Not like you can have in here. That's good. What's up, Streak? How you doing, brother? Looks like snowshoes. We'll go with that. So, there we go. Somewhere I've lost my color. I'm not sure if that's a bug or not. We'll see. And we'll go next, and that should put us in the game, which I'll adjust the volume, and we'll get to the female character creation. Remember, all this is pretty much new for me. I've created one character to get the Steelheart name, which I tend to like to do, seeing I'm Steelheart. So, and of course, here's your first quest, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's turn down the music volume on here. Of course, that doesn't seem to really be doing anything. There we go. I'll turn it down a little bit. Alright, so let's go back to the character creator. And we are going to create a female character now. Good to hear, Streak. Good to hear. So let's create a new character. Apparently it may have done away with my other characters, so maybe we can only create one character at a time. I don't know. We'll see. This will be a female character. See if Rococo's taken. Rococo's good. Alright. Now mind you guys, I create male characters. I am sure my female character will not exactly be to your liking. Let's go with that one. Yeah, turn the voice down so we can't hear it. We're going to give her a homely voice. So, fit. Make her semi-fit. A little thinner. Voluptuous. Alright, we'll leave it there. Maybe that's a little too much. This is Repopulation, Diocese. Alright, that's good enough for me. Tall. Let's go short. Apparently, short is also tied to thin. Did I reset this somehow? See, this is why you don't let men create female characters. Alright, next. So we'll go with the head. And we apparently have only one head choice we can have right now. And we'll go check out the hairstyles. And there are a lot of hairstyles to choose from. Yeah, you would think that could cover up a little bit, bud. But you know, who knows? But this is supposed to be a sandbox MMO, almost a pure sandbox MMO. There are some quests in the game from what I've heard, but they're not going to handhold you all the way like they do most games. So this is probably going to appeal to a very niche crowd. Not much of a short hair person. Not my forte. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, let's just go with this, whatever this is. Alright, so we can do hair color, obviously. So we can give her pink hair, we can give her blue hair, we can give her black hair, blondish hair. This is the future. Let's go with a pinkish color. What the hell? Some weird looking whatever. Alright, so now we have our hair. No secondary colors in here that I can see. Let's go next. Obviously, this is, before we go next, obviously this is going to be the same as the other one. I guess the gender features have something to do with the face. I don't get what those are. Age young, put it back where it was. Yeah, this works just like the male character creation does. So you can go to the forehead, obviously, for those of you that are just taking a look at this, who've just logged into the stream. You can customize any part of your character. It's at least the face has a lot of freaking customization to it. So go big, go small. Oh crap, I'll never get it back where it was. So I'm not sure what an axis twist is. We'll put that back where it was. Eyes. Oh yeah, Strig. There's a lot of different play styles. Supposedly you can do either FPS or tab targeting in the game. Just a lot. I'm making myself one ugly woman. So we'll reset. Put it back where it was. And then pretty much you have the same armor choices as the others. I don't think there's very much difference in them as far as anything else. Like I said, I'll go without a helmet just because, like I said, if I'm making a character, then I don't necessarily want to cover its head if I spend that much time in making a game. Yeah, and crowning, don't forget, like I was telling them when I first logged into the game, this game doesn't log you in max settings. It logs you in on an average setting, so unless you go in there and turn up your graphics, then you're not going to see what it's even capable of right now. I like that one a little bit. Let's go back with that one. We're not going to worry about the arms or anything like this. I'll be deleting this character anyway. Yes, and you can snipe. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like as far as graphics. I really think this has some potential to it. So your primary colors, obviously, where you see the grays, we'll put it red. So we're going to give her some command stripes. How's that sound? 2 stripes for command. Your secondary color, let's see what that is. Secondary color's there. And I mean, you can make it any color you want. They ain't got the color wheel here. You can do any color you want. So we're just going to go with a light gray. I'm kind of a red and black person myself, as many of you know by looking at our website. Nice to meet you, Crowning. Nice to meet you. So like, you know, if you looked at our website, then you know I'm a red and black person. So Grievance will be Delineous Grievance. If you read the forums, Grievance will be at least starting as an embassy in this game. Foxtrot's going to have a meeting sometime Saturday for the Repopulation embassy, and then we'll start our official recruiting on Monday. So we'll probably end up with a pretty large community in this game. At least a decent one for everybody to play with. I know there's more than a few Grievance members wanting to play this game. And then you never know, if we can get a newscast going like we do for other games, if people are interested, maybe we'll do that too. No promises. Yeah, I'll tell you, Crowning, I am absolutely amazed at the character creation. Y'all have done an excellent job on the character creation of this game. It's jam up. Let's see what color. Can we change the buckles? Nope. All right, and you can do this for each of the, obviously each of the pieces of armor. Options, options, options. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Been a long time since we've seen a game come out where you have options, other than just following something on rails. I think Arc-Age was kind of close, but it was still on rails to a really extent. We'll go here. There we go. Kind of like that. That looks pretty neat. Well, Dash, I promised Memo, me and him, we're gonna start in the starting area together. We're supposed to be starting here in probably about 30 minutes, but I wanted to get out of character creation on this because when I've been talking to people about this game, as far as the creation in the game, a lot of people are just don't understand the depth of the character creation. So I wanted to get this video out for our peeps and for anybody in the gaming community that's interested. I'm sure there's a lot better ones out there on character creation, but this is mine and I like it. So anyway, that's character creation, everybody. If you hang around a little bit or keep an eye on us, myself and Memo will be doing some gameplay streaming when we here in about 30, probably about 30 or 40 minutes. So see y'all then. Mr. Crowning, nice meeting you. Please feel free to hang out if you want, and always a good thing. Y'all got a good game here. Alright guys, stay safe. See you all in a little bit.